Everybody, welcome to another How's Coin Finds, and just bear with me while I just set, well, I should have set prior to this, but I got mail today from Christine Brown, and I'm going to open that up this morning, and before I go back down the bank and take my coins back. There's 2 secs, people. Actually, I'm just putting in these. I'm just putting this into a category. That's all. Inside that, save me doing it later. Have it all up and going properly, and I don't have to do nothing after I finish. Here you go, NN. Alright, let's see. Get over to the page. Yeah, so Christine Brown has sent me another package. So that's pretty good. I can't complain about that. Let's see, I'm just doing my chat here, making sure that's all correct. Give myself a thumbs up and I'm off. Reef, how you going, buddy? You just get home. And Wisey, geez, everybody's up having brekkie, eh? Yeah, so I thought I'd just open this up this morning and see what's in there. I think it's something for my badge book. So anyway, we'll yeah, he just got home from work. Yeah, I figured, yeah, you must have. Doing a lot of Sunday nights, buddy. Jeez. Alright, I don't know what's in here. Wow, there's a bit of stuff in here. Oh, look at that. A badge for the badge book. Come on, focus in. Wasn't it focusing? That's better. 2006. I haven't seen this badge. That's the opening ceremony of the Commonwealth Games. So I've got this badge. Just grab it. So I've got a couple of these. I got that one, and I had the sets of them. And Christine sent in the full set of 6 at the Commonwealth Games. That was from the Tabaret club, which is the Pokies, and that they ran them. And hi Annette, how are you? And Christine sent in, well, won the match. That's a lovely looking badge, isn't it? Let me see if I can zoom up there. Yeah, that's an excellent looking badge. MCG. March 15th, 2006. $2 including GST with a purchase. Oh, it's from the Herald Sun. So it came out with the paper, $2. Oh, there you go. But that's a lovely badge. Good size too. Don't know why that's now the stupid thing wants to focus in up close. I'm not far away. There's more stuff in here. Oops, I've dropped something. Why isn't this focusing in? That's better. I think the auto set must be gone. Alright, there's some other badges in here. Let me take them out of here. Let me take them out of there. Well, actually, you know what? They can stay on the green. And oh, the SDA. That's the Services Union Are you a union delegate? I used to be a union delegate for the CFMEU. I was on a few sites around the city. I was the shop steward and the OH&S. One of them's right next to the Cricketers Arms Hotel in the city there. Built Grollo's first building, in actual fact it was. We refurbished it into, I don't know, 80 units or something like that. And I sold all my badges, all my CFMU badges. I had sew-ons, I had all my shirts, everything. And I sold the whole lot because they're really popular. So yeah, just got the SDA magazine last week before, I think it was. Comes out regular. So yes, that's a couple of union badges. Very good, very good. SDA, and you're a union delegate, eh? How's that? Yeah, so that's really good. I signed up quite a few people. And you used to get a commission too, for signing up anybody. Wasn't much. Alright, let me see, what else? What she's sending, like, a whole heap of stuff here. I'm not sure what they do. There's all these, I have to take them out, but there's all these numbers. Maybe they're for making the badges or something. Maybe I can use them in the badges, I'm not sure. Yeah, they're all numbers. They're thin paper numbers, so maybe for making my badges, I really don't know. There's more here, so I better read the letter first. That would help me, wouldn't it? Yeah, there's quite a few of them. Gold, blue, red. I better read the letter, hey? Oh, here we go. Oh no, there's a heap of newspaper clippings. What have you done? Alright, I better catch up to where, my, jeez. That's, my computer's gone up. If anybody's writing anything, you'll just have to wait because I don't know what's going on here. Something's gone crazy. Let me just read there. Yeah, that's right. I better read it first. I better read this. Alright, so I better so Christine's husband was a shop steward rep for the SDA. That's Michael. Okay, so there you go, Michael. I was shop steward with the CFMEU. That was a while ago now. Okay, so the newspaper articles are for me to read. They're just things that have gone on. They had a couple of old books and they were inside them. So I've got a few articles, I'm not sure, so alright. So about coins there. Sixpence, no coins. It's funny that, look, you got that sixpence. Last night I played around and I made a badge. Oh, I made a badge last night. I just put a coin in there to see if it would hold in there, and it does. So I'm gonna make a couple of sixpence and a couple of threepences in there, and I'll put them in with my background. I'll fit them in, and I'll give away a couple of silver badges, channel badges, a couple of silver coin channel badges. Something different, but they hold me quite well, so that's good. So let me see, wouldn't want to be the same year, would it? 53. It's a really nice coin too. That's 57. Yeah, so I played around with it last night. That was one go too for that. Just one go. And look, it's beautiful. Perfect made, that one. Perfect made. Yeah, wrapped with that. So I've got to take it apart. It was just experimental because I've got no background to it. But it does work. Coin sits in there. Very nice. So I can do some nice coin badges to give away. People can pull them apart, do what they want with them, but just something different. And then we got, oh yeah, the masterpieces in silver. I used to buy these all the time, you know. Pick them up sometimes, oh, geez, 25,000 struck. Yeah, so yeah, I used to buy them and sell them individually. I used to could pick these up sometimes $89 to $100 for those, and then each one I'd sell for 35, and they'd sell out straight away. But I used to buy all the proof sets, all the different proof sets, silver, I should say. The 4-packs, the 5, the 99, everything. All my photos are in my hard drive that's still sitting here with all the photos in there, and I shorted it out, but they're still in there. I've got to get somebody to get them out of there, and I could show you all my photos then that I took. And I used to buy these by the bucket loads off eBay as a jump in right at the last minute and nab them. So I used to buy these, all silvers and proof sets, crack them all open and sell them all individual, and that makes good money. But I probably should start doing it again. But you know what, the best money made was doing these, not finding the coins, but it was actually the silvers and breaking open the proof coins. They made the most money, and the mint sets, getting the mint sets and cracking them open. That's all you have to do. You don't have to do anything else. That makes good money. So a couple of coin ones there, so that's interesting. Emu suffers in sands of time. 1922. Now the 1922s get a 21-22 over. Now I don't know if this is, I haven't read the article. Let me see, I haven't got my pointer with me. But it looks like it's got a tip on the, if I can hold my hand still, on the tip of the 2. That tip there, that little white dot. And anyway, they were overprinted. 2021 was overprinted with a 22. The dies didn't turn up until November 22. I think it was, till November 21. Anyway, the dies turned up late, put it that way. And so what they did for the 22, they just filled it and recarved it out. But as usual with the mint, they left traces of the other date. Yeah, so I'll have to read that one, because I'm sure it was, let me see if it's saying anything here. It's got the 22, but the thing is, it talks about every other year. It's talking about every other year there, bar the 22. It's talking about the 15. Yeah, I can't. It's not. It's funny that it's tells you the grades. No, the 19. Doesn't even tell you about the coin that it's shown in the picture. All right, and so what's this one? 1930 penny. Mystery of the most famous coin. Yeah, what's it going to be? That it's on the Indian coin. That only 25% of them don't have die cracks on them, which is the worst die crack coin in history. Did you know? 1930. Only 25% of them don't have die cracks. Christine, there you go, and I'm just reading through what you sent here. Let me see what they're saying there. Yeah, they upped the figure. They upped the figure in 1973. In actual fact, in that Renix book I got there, it talks about it that year. They upped it from 1,500, but they said double to 3,000, I think. Now 5,000. Yeah. Yeah, well, that's a load of crap, isn't it? Well, that's right. Anyway, yeah, that's good. Excellent, Christine. So we got the badges. Oh, well, that was mine just to show that you'd seen a full set of those ones. That goes with the Herald Sun one there, the match. And I said that I was the shop steward with the CFMEU for a few years in the city, on a few city buildings. And a few outer areas as well, outer suburbs, did buildings on. So quite a few. But yeah, shop steward and the OH&S there, which is a huge job, massive job on construction site with a couple of thousand people, hundreds at one time, but what goes through there. And then, oh, look at that. You sent me some new stamps, yeah? That's excellent. So look what I got. The new $1.20 stamps. Right? 20 of them. You didn't have to do that. Hey? You two have to calm down, man. Stop, you know, don't overdo the generosity. Yeah, you don't have to. Jeez, that'll help. And it's real. Here's two strange things. One, Friday was it? Yeah, I wanted stamps, but the line out of the post office, forget it. Dropped in the coins and I didn't get any stamps. So I got no stamps. I've only got a couple of dollars. So I needed stamps. So that's amazing that I didn't buy them and you sent them. The other thing, I just finished watching Sim Bungee's Platypus video, which I left my comment just above yours anyway, Christine. So, and I just watched her video on Platypus. Just amazing. I love to live, you know, you can just stroll down, no one around, no filth. And there's no filth there, it can't be. You won't have these guys in any of that. So that's really, really good. I know I've seen it, I haven't seen them, but I know up at Warrandyte area they have these here. But yeah, in the wild, seeing that's amazing. So you've seen. So the first thing I saw when I opened it was a platypus, and I'm like, oh, literally half an hour ago. That's amazing. That big help for posting out stuff. Big help there. Thank you very much. And they're going to go into the book, which I'll show in a tick. Yeah, it was lucky. The girl told me that they're going up because I hadn't read anything, and I forgot they increase all the time, irrespective of how everybody's doing out there. Bloody government puts them up. Yeah, no justification for it. I don't care what they say. I forgot what I was saying then, because I got carried away with being cheesed off with the increase. Oh yeah. So she told me anyway, and so I only bought. I think I bought a book of 10, and I bought 10 cent stamps to go with it, just in case I use them after the 4th of January, which is when I did use them. So $1.20, yeah. So, but now, as you saw, that's the new stamps anyway. Beautiful. Got the spotted quoll, or eastern spotted quoll. I'm pretty sure he's a spotted quoll. They were going to be our pets. I think it was in the late 1800s. They were going to have these as our pets, like cats, the quoll. You can read it up about it, the history of it. But yeah, they were going to be made as pets. They probably should have, because they probably ran in bigger numbers. But yeah, the quoll. So I gather you can train them and whatever. But that's what they were going to do, have them as pets. Yeah, so that's brilliant. That's mine. I'll just move that out of the way now. That was just a show. Let me read the rest of this letter. Just bear with me a sec. Yeah, all right, I'll see what I can do with them. I'm not sure, because they're quite large for the things I work in. But I'll see what I can do with them anyway. Yeah, that's cool, Christine. No worries. Yeah, if I do that, yeah, I'll share that. No problems. Yeah, that's pretty good though. It'll take ages. Oh, okay, yeah. I'll see how I go. The truth is, I like doing. I do like making my own stuff, because I do love playing around on a few apps that I've got on the computer, and print them out. And now I've got the badge maker, of course. But anyway, I'll see what I can. I'll see what I can do with it. Yeah, beautiful. So excellent. Anyway, so that's really good. So it's all hand cut. Oh, right. Yeah, the glitter part. Oh, right. Yeah. All right. Anyway, I'll see what I can do. I'm sure I can do something with that. No problem. So we got them, the paper, lovely letter, and that badge was from Christine's mum. That was one of her badges, as was, I'm pretty sure, the 6 of the Commonwealth Games, the 6 that was sent me. No, she rummaged them from a market. That's right. No, she found them in the market. So beautiful. Anyway, well, that's all right, because that'll be in that book, hopefully forever. Yeah, garage sale. Yeah, I remember. My brain's a bit down, but sometimes I remember. It's amazing I can remember stuff long ago, but try and ask me stuff. Jesus, even 20 minutes ago, and I'll be pushing it. Okay, beautiful. I shall read the rest of those and see what I can do with them. Put that up there, and then there, excellent. I mean, I've got stuff to post out today, so they're going to come in handy. No problems at all. And then those ones will go into this book. I myself grabbed a few things here that I had. I've got more, but I don't know if anybody wants to see. I don't know if anybody collects other things, but that's a really old Reserve Bank coin bag. Oh, which I forgot. Anyway, just thought I'd show you. The old coin bag, Reserve Bank. Pretty old, but you never know that something could change on it. Who knows? But I've got a few things there. I'm going to do another live, but just a quick show. This is 2001. This was in one of my books. It's all the prices from Max Stern's best coin dealership in Australia. Max Stern's. I don't know. It's just a shout out. There's no denying who's the best in Australia, and that's them. And so this is from 2001. I'm not going to show them all because you'll have to come back, but the prices were for things back then. Look, you might want to know this one. There's the kookaburras. There you go. And these are the pie forward ones, so they're twice as thick. Alright, so I don't know what the weight of those were, but that's what they were in 2001. What else can I show you just here? Oh, because I don't want to show them all, but there's the State Series $10 silver coins in 2001. This is really good. It's got, everybody's going to be interested in what's on here. It's both sides. Let's see what else is here. Like somebody interested in their gold koalas that are around. There they are, $200 ones, and how much they were in 2001. So you can compare them now. I don't know what they are now, but there you go. I think that was an ounce, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, well, the RBA's, that one's got the logo on it. But no, I wouldn't want ANZ, but for they're still going. Tell you what I do have, I've got to dig it out, is I've got State Bank ones as well. And I've got State Bank bags as well, plastic bags. Those ones you want because the Commonwealth Bank sucked them up, ate them away. And it's a really nice little money, how much coins are worth back then. And then this one is I just happened to keep a 2008, 2009 Downies. That'll be interesting with the what was out that year, just to show everyone. Don't know if there's prices on them. No, but look, that's when he had that out. 2008, 2009, and the $2 one, and the $5 one, but no prices on these either. No, all the Sherwoods he's got. Anyway, I'll show more of that with the other. I'll do a live and just go through, and everyone's got coins, get them handy, and I can check them to see what they were back then, just for curiosity, that's all, because that's what they're worth today. They could be far less, there could be more. You know, it's a good way of finding out if they increased. That 10%, the 20% they say coins do each year. Yeah, so anyways, that's what I'll be doing later. Meantime, I better check on here, because I'll probably miss talking to people. I don't look at the screen very often, so I'm not being ignorant. I'm looking now. Yeah, the old coin bags, yeah, I like them. Yeah, you can use them for your puddings, make your fruit pudding, because it's calico. Oh, OCCC, how you going, brother? Alright, anyway, so the Badger's Book of Badges is what the badges are going to go into. And that's what I designed for the cover. Did that for the cover. I'll just show you. I took photos of the badges in here and put them on there. And just fitted some in, you know, just being quirky, the bike riding down there. That was all. And of course, family orientated kids, somebody's going to win this whole badge book. Anyone sends in a badge, there's only going to be one entry, no matter how many badges you send in. This will be, I think, 8 for Christine and Michael, maybe 9. But doesn't matter how many, only one entry. And one person, when this is full, I'm giving the whole book to one person. I don't care where they live in the world. If I've got to buy coffees to get the post-it, whatever, it'll get posted out. It's going to go out to somewhere, to someone. That's on photo paper. It's not on here. I'll try and keep it as nice as I can. I mean, if it does cack up, I'll print another one. But I should do a couple of badges with that badger on there. Oh yeah, I have to do some badges to give away. You know, my I've got a few different ones that I made. Oh, and I'll show anybody that's just come on my experiment last night to see if a coin will stay in there, if it'll mint it. And it minted perfect, no plastic out, beautiful. But I've got to break it open because I've got no background on it, but I can put coins. So I've got a couple of threepence and a couple of sixpence, and I'll make a couple of badges up with well, I figured I was going to use this badge with the green H. That red H is, sorry, the red H is different. That's my original, is a green H, different subscriber, and the YouTube's a little different red on there. The subscriber's different, and the H is, my mint mark is red on this one. Yeah, that's my channel sticker, and that's what I had. But I've got heaps that I made. So anyway, so that coin, I figured that might be able to fit here or here on there. Anyway, I'm going to play around with them and get a couple of coins on some badges to give away. But they won't be for overseas, as I said. I'm not posting these. These are large letter overseas. That's $15, and plus they cost me to make, so I can't send them overseas. They'll be Australia only. And plus it's coins too, so I'm not sending coins overseas anymore. No more of that, because they're cracking down everywhere on sending them, so I'm not going to do it. Beanie girl, how are you? Yeah, so anyway, so anybody sends in any amount of badges, one entry, and you're going to get this whole badge book when it's finished, the whole thing. So far, I've got ones I put in there. I tell you what, you guys wouldn't believe how lucky it was to this whole thing just collapsing then, that knock you heard. Man, it's so lucky that I reinforced the camera and what I've got here, because it just would have gone flying again right across the backboard. It's so lucky. I just throw my hands around all the time, you know. Anyway, so the very first one there, Dave Brown sent that in last year, when this was just the talk about thing to do. But it seems a lot of people that collect coins have got badges. But it seems, you know, in my theory, every household's probably got a badge, at least one from school somewhere. They bought somewhere, it doesn't matter. So I put that one in. That's the oldest one, 1975, Life Be In It, original. And then coffee pot, little South Australia train. Then that's off one of my birthday cards, probably about 12 years ago. And then these are the ones Christine sent in, 6 of those from the Commonwealth Games, 2006 in Melbourne. That's the bike you saw in the photo at the front. I put Krusty in there from the Herald Sun. That was what my daughter had, the hottie magnet. That one I put in there, that's from Disney shop, which is closed. That one, Santorini, God knows how I even got that in there. And I've watched videos of that, and that place is one of the most beautiful places in the world. Go and watch a video on it. It's stunning. Santorini, amazing. That's a really old badge, and it's the international. And I got that one. That was the last one I got to put in there. There's a really nice butterfly. Sorry, dragonfly. Really nice one too. So that's on that page. There's 4 pages of the spots I left there vacant because Peter J sent in 8 badges to me. So a couple of military ones, Aussie one there. This antenna, okay. I think the light's not very good, is it? Anyhow, damn. Cobra hat with Anzacs, Vietnam one. Then the daffodil for Cancer Foundation research. Another legacy badges. Legacy badge, Weary Dunlop. Legacy badge, green one, and then the Iroquois chopper for Vietnam. Anyway, so that's what Peter sent in. So he sent in 8 there, and a mix of me, Dave Browning, Christine Brown. So Dave Brown and Christine Brown, the Browns, eh? Browning and Brown. Sounds like a law firm. Browning and Brown. We'll get you every time. And Peter J sent those 8 in. But like I said, as soon as this fill, if there's 120 pockets in here, individual. So it needs to be like 48 mil or 40 mil and smaller to get in here if it's a round one. If it's too big, I can't put it in. So, yeah, don't send them big. Keep them flat as you can. If you go over 20 mil, you're going to be up for $9.70 in Australia for sending that because it goes to a parcel. Keep it under 20 mil. And if you just had one in there, it'll be $2.40. Well, you could have a couple in there. As long as it's under 125 grams, it'll be $2.40 in the 20 mil. Put it in the mailbox. Don't take it into the post office, and make sure you put a bit of cardboard at least on the back of it. Stop that breaking the letter. You put it in the normal letter. But if you put these into a padded with that, it's going to go to a parcel. You'll go to So if they're too thick and you have to break that off at the back, the pin, break it off. The flatter, you know, if you broke that off and had it flat, that'd be a standard letter at $1.20. But that, you know, if you go thick, be warned, it's going to cost you. So, and overseas, well, it's going to cost you a heap to send badges. I can tell you, you go up to the same thing, $15 for to send it, same as what it cost me to send. Anyway, very good. These 3 are going to go in there. I won't be able to pop them in straight away, or will I? Let me see. Might be able to get that in there. Yep. So that one's in. This one's a bit difficult because it's a pin. So I might just sit that in there for now till I you probably didn't even see that, did you? Sit that in there. For now, till I can pin it in. And then what I'll do is, I've got to take that out of course, but it's sealed I think. Yeah, let's put it in. Couldn't find the end to it. So, what I'll do with that one is I'll take Krusty out of there and I'll put it up there with them. That one. But, so that's those 3 in there. Excellent. So it's coming along. It's coming along. It's a nice looking book, and somebody going to win the whole thing. So, you know, it's not bad just for sending in a badge that's just sitting around, I tell you. You got a chance to go in and win it. And, yeah, just something different. So, you know, collect coins, collect... I'm sure there's other things on the side people collect or have or did collect. And, you know, I reckon this one's a good one. They look so nice. When you badges together with the colour, they look really good. They really come up good. A lot more colour to them than coins. A lot more colour to them. And the shapes, too. Even though you can get coins these shapes now, isn't it? But the colours are just great. The orange just pops, doesn't it, and the yellow. So yeah, so that's good. That's filled. Send me a badge to the badges book of badges. Be a badger. Because that's what I gather everyone's called. If you collect badges, you're a badger. So send one in. My address is in the description and it's here. So you can send in something for there. Coins for the coin gratitude coin album, which I've got gold coin to give away and a over $100 PNC. And I'm going to add more stuff to that as that gets filled up. Same size as this, 120. Same as my last gratitude coin album, and now I'm on the mega one. Fill that up and I'll have heaps of stuff to give away with that one. So it won't be just one winner. It'll be, well, I gave 2 the last time because I felt bad. I should have had more. But anyway, this time with the mega, I will have quite a few. I'll put a few good things in there, which I've already, I can't dig it out now, which I've already put in there with the gold coin, the $0.5 gram, and the 2012 hardcover PNC with the special 10 stamps, 126 number there to 300, and it's over $100 for that. It's dearer than the gold coin, but the gold coin's worth about the same. I'll just catch up, read here. Yeah, it's a great album. I reckon it looks good too, and it's really colourful, you know. But you know, whoever wins it can do what they want. Take them out and put them on their denim jacket, like they do, or I don't know, go to the Scouts and put some different badges on your outfit. I don't know, or keep them in the book. Whatever you want, sell them, keep them. Entirely up to the person that wins it. As with anything that I give away, they do whatever they like, it says. I already had to put a spaces on there to increase that. And I looked at those spaces that Kevin, that I bought this book off, that he gave him, and he sent me spare spaces. And I saw that on eBay, 4 of those spaces in a pack is $5. And he sent me 2 lots. So I definitely got a good deal out of it. But yeah, $5 is for 4 little bits of brass with thread in it. I'm sure I could find something to do it myself. Well, I can. I'll just take them out and put bolts in there. So I think that's about all. And yeah, that's amazing. All those stamps, eh? Thanks for that. I mean, you know, that's really good. Really, really good. Amazing. And all the letters and the numbers. Yeah. I'll definitely see what I can do with that. Because I'm crafty. Not crafty, but I'm crafty. I like playing around with things and making my own stuff, as you can see there. You know, sometimes it might be a bit lame, but in this case it was for the book. You know, I didn't want it to be look rough, you know. It's a nice book, and I want, yeah, families, everyone to get involved, to send stuff in and try and win it. I reckon that any kid would be rapt to get this if one of their parents won it, for sure. I would have been. Anyway, I don't think I have got any more. I've got to go down to the bank, hand those coins in from the noodle over the weekend, which wasn't too bad at all. But yes, and that game, Christine, well, I still need 2 players, so I've only got you and Julie at the moment. So at the moment it's not on unless I get 2 more players for tonight. 7:30 Victoria time, 6:30 Queensland time. And if anybody comes along, wants to play, first in best dressed with a Gmail, they get to a special badge. It's a fashion design game, yeah. I said, you know, basically I built it, made it for my girl, so, you know, anybody should play it. You know, the guys come in. I just got a feeling there they don't want to play it because of the name of it, but don't worry about that. You got this to win, and it's nearly correct. It's just out by 2 degrees or something from being correct. No marks on the inner, in the center. It's one of the perfect 8s that I had. Just a bit of paint off on the black, but it ticks all the boxes. Otherwise, it's a really superb coin. You know, so out of 8 rolls that I had, I only kept 8 really top ones. This is one of them, and 2 like perfects. Well, they ticked 3 boxes. The only thing with the 2 of them was they weren't orientated. But yeah, top grade flag, that one. You'll be hard pressed getting something. Don't worry about that little bit of paint there. You'd be hard pressed getting something better. I've seen them, 8 rolls of them, and I only kept 10 coins. The rest were absolutely shockers. Atrocious minting of that coin. Not just the paint missing and that, but I'm talking about hits and marks. And I only found, out of the 10, I think I've only got, that's one of them. I think I've only got like 6 of them that do not have any marks at all in that sun, and that's my main one. That's the very first thing. That's what your eye hits first, is that center. That center sun there should be not a mark on it if you want to pass it off as being top notch. That's the first place there. The paint, well, it's gonna, you know, it'd be nice if it was all there, but it's not the end all be all. It's how they've minted it under here compared to the rest of them. The rest of them are shockers. So that's really, but take it from me, that's extremely hard to find like that. Really hard out of your own circulators, out of the rolls. In fact, out of anything, doesn't matter, except for the proofs, of course. And the proof coins, because they're handled by hand, they will be orientated correctly every time. If you find a proof coin where this is not orientated correctly to the coin, that's an error. These ones aren't an error, they can be anywhere because they all come down together. There's a laser that checks to make sure that it's on the right side, so they get flipped over to this side, to the reverse, and you can just imagine hundreds of all coming down to a funnel, coming down like that, and they're spinning and turning. They go through, they get coated. So they're not orientated. They don't set it up for that. It's the luck of the draw. That's why it's very hard to find them orientated, because they just turn as they're going down in that chicane. But proof ones, gloves on, boom, hand done. And they are orientated correctly, all right? Only the proofs are orientated correctly. If you find a proof with that moved, that's an error. On these, nah. They just turn. They just go through and get coloured however they are. That's where you get the bullseye, you see, because they're all together. Excuse me, laser checks, make sure it's on the correct side, and they get turned if they're not. But sometimes they get missed, and so the coin ends up this way and goes through and it gets painted on this side. That's what they call the bullseye. So that's how it gets the bullseye, is it didn't get turned, or it did, I should say, and they jumbled up maybe and it climbed on top and then went over. And anyway, there you go, just a little run on them. Not errors in any area on a uncirculated or a mint set. They can be anywhere and they are not an error. The error is that the mint just didn't hand feed them. But on a proof set, yes, definitely. Yeah, well, it's 7:30 tonight, Reef. That's the time that we've set. That helps with that. That's the only time. That's the time for Christine and Julie. So So 7:30. I don't know what time you go to work, but yeah, I definitely need you awake, buddy. It's no ifs or buts. You know, I'm not going to start a game and somebody hasn't turned up. So it's a definite, or you have to be a definite. I've got to have a definite, like absolutely I'm going to be there, because if we're all waiting, you know yourself, if you're waiting for somebody for a game, you're going to be pretty jacked off if they don't turn up. Or they turn up 20 minutes late because it takes long enough, and don't forget my phone overheats and I've got to keep it charged. So I need people there exact on time, and I have to have a definite. So yeah, a definite, and like I said, email me that you, if for people that can definitely be there and definitely know they're going to be there, email me, not comment here, but email me. It's in my about me, my email, and just say that you're interested in the spot for tonight, and I'll confirm. I'll send back a confirmation, and then I'll send the private link as I start it at 7:30. So you get it about 7:30, and it's just the four of us in there, or five of us. After that, I'll put it public. But yeah, it's definitely got to be a email to me that tells me that you're definitely going to be there, and if you're first in, I'll send back a confirmation. If you don't hear from me, then you know you didn't get in. But good prizes, and then once I get 4 winners, because I'll play another game after this and another badge, and I'll pick a coin out, and of course my channel sticker with QR codes for eBay and YouTube. So once I get 4 winners, then I'll do a grand final playoff between those, well, not a grand final, a final playoff between those 4 players. And once I get 4 final winners, I'll have a grand final for those 4. So I'll play 4 games, then the 5th one is a final between the 4 winners. And this time, when the 4 winners are ready for my 5th game for the final, you get the Mongo footprint, 20 cents, 20,000. The animals, $1, is 10,000, and also the now hard to get tiger in your tank. And that's the Dodogon, the 14-sided tiger, and it's real nice too. Lovely coin, beautiful. So that's for the final winner, and that's about $70 worth if you go and buy them. So that's not bad, you know. It's 1 3/4 of an ounce of silver bullion, that is, if you got it. And a special badge, winner's badge. So you get the bells and whistles with the badge, and another channel sticker. But I might print some different ones now, and it'll be, well, my next channel stickers that I do, or just a one-offs. I don't know. I could play around with them, and who knows, I could do 10, 20 or 5 or 1 with the stickers and the badges. So if you like collecting them too, well, you want to be in there too, because it'll be a one-off badge for this, for sure. They're all going to be one-off badges anyway. This next one is a one-off badge because it's the first game played for that particular game. We haven't played that yet, and so that's number 1 badge. So the next game will be the 4th game. I've only got 3, so that 4th game, if we're doing minors' rights, let's say, it'll be 2nd game winner, number 2 badge. All right, I mean, it'll keep going up like that. So they're the first ones off the rank. Who knows? They could be worth money down the track or nothing. I don't know. Snapper was going to wear his shopping the other day and do some free advertising for me. He got his wooden spoon one that I gave him for getting last in the last game. He wanted to, he goes, any prize for wooden spoon? I'm, nah, man, it's only the winner. And then I felt bad. So I did him a wooden spoon badge and sent it to him. He got it yesterday. He got it Friday. He was going shopping, he was going to wear it. So it was pretty cool. So anyway, look, bit of fun. you know, I'm just trying to diversify. You got your coins still. I'm still involved in the coins and badges, coins and games. I'm just trying to do something else and still give you stuff that you can collect and put into your collections. You know, I'll just give them away. So I'm just helping you with your collections, but just a little bit different. You know, instead of just the giveaway, have a bit of fun. And the games are good. Christine's played two of them. She the people who played them are good feedback. They've run really well. No problems, just the internet really, and my phone getting a bit hot. But otherwise, it's good fun. It's just like sitting around the table and all having the natter. I do the moves for you. You just stay there and tell me what you want to do when you land on the squares and all that stuff. So I don't make any decisions. That's it. But please, people that definitely aren't going to be there, because we all know if you're going to play a game and somebody doesn't turn up or they're not there, everyone gets jacked off. Let's face it, there's no crapping around that. Everybody does. So to save that, definitely, if you can, you know, definitely only want a spot if you can definitely play. That just sounds stupid. But look, yeah, if you want a spot and you definitely can play, be there 7:30 tonight Victoria time, that'd be 6:30 New South Wales. And going to the west, well, you guys work it out. Half an hour difference again for Adelaide, and I don't know what West Australia is, 2 hours difference to us. So anywho's, the games are good, bit of fun. It helps me. I made them, just getting a bit of feedback. The last two, no probs, doing well. Yeah, so that's tonight, and I need 2 players there. And the prize is badges, book of badges. Send some badges in, send a badge in. Doesn't matter how small it is. Size does, I think 40mm max for that. And if it's too thick, too wide, don't, just break it off. You can put it in there if you like, and I'll just put them in flat. That's all. I'll secure them in there, don't worry. Doesn't lose anything if it's lost that. You might have broken badges anyway, and I definitely don't want you to not send them to me because you find a badge and it's, oh, but the back's broken on it. No. Send it in. All right, broken or not, I don't care. Yeah, if it's got style to it at the front and it's a bit broken, send it in. We want some style. We want some old. If these are broken, or just send them in. Yeah, they don't have to be brand spanking. Nothings. You know, I wouldn't have given, if this was all rusted and broken the back, that still would have gone in there because it's a 75. Go and try and find an original Life Be In It badge. So there you go with finding that one. And that coffee pot next to it. Anyhow, send it in, have a go at winning, and you'll get some really good stuff. You know, geez, really good, really good. And Peter's over here. He's seen a lovely 8 there. They're beautiful, beautiful Pete. I haven't seen Peter either, but he's all right. Yeah. So anyway. Send in a badge, badges, book of badges, you get that, play my game, you win the stuff, you win prize, a winner gets the prize for each of those games, and then the final with the 4 winners, this one, and then once I get 4 final winners, I'm going to have a grand final playoff, and I'll dig something out that'll blow you away, believe me. I've got stuff to dig out, you know. So it would all probably be on eBay. It just takes too long for me to put on eBay. I've all that stuff to sell. It just takes so long. So I've got quite a diversity of stuff that I can give away. Jeez, I have. So the grand final prize, the final prize, yeah, the winner's prize I'd have. The grand final prize, you know, the winner's prize I'd have. The grand final prize, definitely, the final prize, definitely, and the grand final prize, I would have them. If it was not me doing it, man, there's no way I wouldn't just want to go and have a game, because I like playing games too. and see if, have a bit of fun and see if you can get a high score and see if you can win. Yeah, so yeah, I like Pooh's badge. Yeah, I like all the badges. It just sparks. You know what makes it really kick off on this front page? It's the gold around these badges. I don't know if you can see them from there because of the light, but from me looking here, the gold around these just set this page off. And see, he's got the same all around him too. The coffee pot, it's got that gold all around, gold edging. So the Baileys got the gold rim and edging, and these all that, and there's the gold too. You know, the gold's setting it off. It's amazing how much gold is in all these coins, these badges. For, gold plate, that one, these 6. No, oh, yeah, yes, no, yes, 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 yes. Is that amazing? See, just found something there with coins, with badges. Gold tends to be the outline to everything. Well, that's the colour of it, but yeah, definitely. Anyhow, I'm offered. Yeah, it is bling. It is. That's what it is, isn't it? That's the word for it. It's blinging. It is. It's really blinging. But the thing is, I just realised, what I've just shown you, 98% there of these have all used gold as the outline. Look at that, Peters. Yeah. No, that's silver. Yep, gold. No, silver. Yep, it's got gold, and gold. And so, guess what? And look at the back of the badges. Huh? So what are we saying here? That the experts have done the math and found that 99%, 98% of people are more attracted to badges if they have a gold outline. I don't know, but that's what it's showing there, isn't it? We'll see how the book goes through and see what themes and that are in there too with the badges that come, if that is the fact. Because I'll have to do gold in mine. Well, mine is gold already, my badges, but that's a different design again. Yeah, I put him on top for the eye. I didn't do one over there because I did have 2 of it. I think I did. Anyway. So that black around the edge needs to be turned to gold. Yeah, I'll take, have a look. Get it from the experts. Yeah, I'll just get, look mate, hang on. Broke me teeth. It ain't gold. Just look at the back there. Melbourne Cricket Ground. Yeah. Yeah, the gold really makes it pop. It's a lovely badge. And I'm pretty sure that's the shape. Well, it looks like a sail, but I'm pretty sure that's taken off the shape of the flame, isn't it? That's what it looks like to me. Like it's the shape of the flame. I'm going to change it anyway with him, but that's in there, secure now. It's got to do the SDA. Oh, you can't even see it. Oh, right, yeah. So Kristen's mum and dad went to the opening, yeah. Yeah, I didn't do that. I used to do athletics and amateur athletics. I've been there one time, but I didn't for 100 metres. And a 200. Yeah, but yeah, I didn't go to any of that. I always prefer watching it on TV. I remember at that stage I was running around buying all the coins I could and selling them for the Com games. Anyhow, all right, so I'm going to go. Much appreciated. And I've got nothing else there yet. So badges, book of badges, send, as I said anyway, send one in. Somebody will win the whole book. and then 2 players for the game tonight, or I'll just keep fishing until I can get 4 together to play it. And it's about an hour and a half, 2 hours it'll take. The game itself is about an hour, but you know, there's talk and wait and, you know, blah, blah, blah. So anything up to that. And I mean, the quicker the better for me, because then the phone won't overheat and go crazy like it does. Yeah, oh, it's well worth playing. Yeah, you're helping me with feedback. I'm getting to get my game out there and see if you know, if what I've created is a bit of fun for anybody. If anybody, you know, is like playing them. Yeah, I haven't got them in the making. It's not no sales pitch. No, I did try. Anyway, I'll get into that making them, but no. Would be good. Just need to find a maker and the illustrator to illustrate it all for me, for the wraps and everything else, and all the cards and the monies and boxes. But anyhow, a lot of work. Yeah, well, I've got 2 games there that you can watch, yeah, that we played, but it's not those ones. This is a different one again. I had 3 games, and 2 games we've already played, and this is the 3rd one of the 3 that I want to test out. But yeah, watch the other games, and well, the basis to them was all very similar. It's just they're all tweaked for the theme of the game that I picked, that I created. So yes, but there's two games prior to that have been that I've released public there. You can see. Yeah. Anyways. Yeah. Oh, why is he going? All right, see you, Ozzy. All right, so Reef, you're definitely going to be there, making it. Hey. All right. Well, I'll put you down. I did want email, but I do have your email. Anyway, after these the next game will be the last game and then it'll be the final with the 4. But after that, what I'll be doing is I'll do a post. I'll put a date. I'll put the game, the date and time in a post, and I'll just do it that way. And anybody that wants to be in the game then sends me the email, Gmail. That's how I want to do everything, by Gmail. And anyway, they send me a Gmail. If there's more than 4 players, so I'll do it about 2 or 3 days before the game. If there's more than 4 players to play that game, I'll use the wheel to choose who plays. And that's what I'll do after that final. I'll actually set days, times, and the game, and then I'll just wait and see who puts in for a spot. And if it's more than 4, then I'll have to do the wheel. If it's not more, if I don't get them, I'll just change the date and time until I do. And anyway, but that'll be after the final. But for now, I'm trying to work it around people and get them in. But I'm hoping that I can just set times for it, you know, in the week, and have a regular time to do it. Not too late, because it can take a while, you know. And I'm standing up just like I'm doing this morning too. My back's been out for 40 years now. No, longer than that. 42 years my back's been out. So, you know, giving me trouble, the disc. And it's still out from last August. It's still playing up. So I haven't fully recovered on the left side, the disc. But anyway, that'll be after that final. So for now, anyway, I'll tell everybody about that. But that's basically what I'll be doing is I'll be doing a schedule. That's it. Schedule, and then if there's more than 4, I'll just do the wheel, the pick. And then they can have a chance to go into the next game, I suppose. Do it that way. So yeah, more or less putting your name down on a bit of paper for the games. Choose them out with the wheel, with the wheel name. All right, so Reef's in. So that's Reef, Julie, and Christine. And as I've said, if you win, you can't be in the next game again. So if you win a game, the next time you can play a game is the final. You can't win two games. You can't be in a game after you've won a game. You can't be in the next one. Because as I was saying, if everybody that won was in the game playing the next one, what if they won every game? They'd be in the final against themselves, wouldn't they? Anyway, if you win a game, you can't play again until the final. So try and win it anyway, because you want to be in that to get the prizes there and to get the prize in the final, and then you're in automatically the grand final for, well, I'll dig out what I can. I'll dig them out. I'll be digging out something good. And whoever else is in there, I'll give them something too, so don't worry. But as I said, Australian residents only for my games, because what I give away I'm not sending overseas. So and so it's not worth anybody from overseas playing the game, because you can't win, you can't get any prizes sent because they're all too thick. They go parcel. The coins I won't send overseas, too much. Everyone around the world's getting hammered with sending coins overseas to different countries, so I stopped ages ago. So Australian residents with an Australian-based address for all of my giveaways, except for the gratitude coin album. That one I will send it to anywhere for anybody sending in coins for that. But the badge, no. You can send them in from overseas to here, but oh no, the badges is fine. Yeah, I'll send this anywhere overseas. No problems there. So overseas, yeah, definitely here. But for my games, no. And for my other giveaways where it's coins, no. So any giveaways with coins in there or thick items, I've put it in my About Me to let people know. As nice as I can, but it's costly and risky with coins. And so the game's Australia-based residents, and this book, anybody around the world, I'll send anywhere. The gratitude coin album, anywhere around the world. So there's two exceptions to there, but my normal giveaways and the games, no, only Australian residents. And 13 plus, of course, with a guardian. So anyhow, yeah, you get some sleep, Reef. So 7:30. So about 7:30, 7:31, 7:29. I'll send a link through your email, and you just come and join in, and we'll get it all rock and rolling. And it's all ready here. I've done it all. It's all no problems. And a bit of fun. And my third and last game, I got 4 in the making, but these 3 are the ones that I've completed. And with Christine, I said 2014, I think, for those games I made, but it wasn't. The first one I made in 2003-4, by February 2004 I had it finished. And then the other 2 games was 2008, and they were a month apart between those 2. So I think it was like June 2008 for one and May 2008 for the other. They were within a month. So, and the other ones I'm working on a bit after that. So I've been working on them since about 2010 for the other ones, or one of them, and the other one might be 2014 that I was working on. Anyway, I could have done them. They take me about 2 weeks to create. With the rules and what I'm going to do, and then of course it takes whatever time it takes for me to hand make all the parts and that, because they're all, this game is handmade. Remember, you're not looking at a Monopoly board here. This is all hand done, as it would be for any prototype. These are all prototypes, hand done. Anything I could do to get the game on the table for my family to play is what I did. All right. So it's no Monopoly, but it's still good. Everything's there, no problems. Yeah, so anyway, you got to be possessed too to make them, believe me. You can't just make games. I don't know how I came about them, but anyway, I did. And I've got a good formula there. They work really well. My family's played them. We've had heaps of fun with them. In actual fact, we've played them more than we have Monopolies or any of the other board games live. Mate, we've got tons of them. I can't even think of them all now. Safe Break, that's not bad. Yeah, so anyways, I'm going to go, send a badge in, win that whole book anywhere in the world. My gratitude coin album, send a coin or two in there, same deal. You get one entry into there. If you send 2 coins, you get 2 entries into the coin one. Same address. Yeah, that's it. And my games and my giveaways, I make it clear in there, Australia based only. But this one, it's badges, no problems. As I said, for what I'll get around when it gets the time to give it away and post it, I'll work something out for the postage. And same with the Mega Gratitude coin album I got there. They'll get to you, believe me. I'll get them to you somehow. Unless I'm completely stopped from sending coins overseas, then they won't get to you. But otherwise, I'll get them to you. So they're the only 2 exceptions, really, to anyone in the world, is this badge book and the Gratitude coin album. And when I feel like taking a chance for me personally to send stuff to channels, creators, because I feel like doing that, you know, spreading the love as we do. So exceptions to every rule, but that's how it is. All right, so surfing's in. I was going to say Reef's in, Christine's in. Reef, Christine and Julie. And like I said, anybody wants to be in there, Gmail me. And if there's one spot left, and you've got to be no mucking around, you have to be there. If you don't get, if you're not there for a good reason, you won't get invited again. That's it, simple. So if you say you're going to be there, everyone expects everybody has to be there for a good game. Yeah, I've got to go to the shops too and do some banking. Christine's doing that. And there's one spot, so anybody wants that last spot, you got to Gmail me saying that you would like to play. If you're in, I'll Gmail you back. If you don't hear from me, that means that you weren't first in, best dressed. It's the first in, best dressed. The first Gmail I look at, they're in. Yeah, but make sure you can be there, 7:30 Victoria time. So check your times, make sure you get it right. Queensland, 6:30. Going west, you have to work it out. New South Wales, same time as us, 7:30. Yeah, and have a bit of fun. All right, I'm going to go. And I'll see 3 of you tonight in the game. Yeah, if I don't get a 4th, then I'll play. Simple as that. I haven't won. See if you can beat me. Yeah. So yeah. So that's all right. I can still play in there. And I won't win anything, of course, but I'll have to pass it down. If I win, it'll be next one down. I'll just be trying to get a high score if I won, but it'll be handed down to the 2nd place, the win, if that's the case. So anyway, all right, I'll see everyone tonight that's going to play, and thanks for sending that in, Christine. That's brilliant. All the badges, stamps, and all the cuttings, I'll read them, and all the craft art to try and use on something there. I'll work out something. Yeah, so very good. All right, so I'll catch everybody after. I might go and get some coins and do a noodle this afternoon anyway. Or I come back and show you all the prices of all these things that were around in 2001, Max Stern. I'm sure there's a lot of interest there in how much things are worth. And I want to show my Renix book there too. Talk about the proclamation coins there. Alright, so I'm going to go. So anyway, one spot left in that game. Get on Gmail, first in, best dressed. But don't send if you can't play. Got to be able to play. Jobby, how you going, buddy? Just about to go. You get 2 seconds of us, mate. You'll have to watch the replay. Alright, I'm going to go. I'm going to go have something to eat too. Alright, thanks everyone. And until next time, ta-da, bye-bye, and H is out. Bye.